Alright, welcome everyone to the stream for Saudi Insomnia Saudi, and my name is Seth. You can call me Matchstick, and we are now beginning to stream our first phase of Rainbow Six Siege. We currently have right now game between the Ultimates and Power Esports, which is now starting off at border. We are looking at a matchup here. For any information about dates for Insomnia Saudi and their ticket prices, you can find it at insomnia.com. And we're moving to border banning phase from the Ultimates first off in the ban, Prime on attack, and the Ultimates on defense here in Rainbow Six. As of right now, not much is going to happen other than, well, let's take a look at the brackets once the banning phase is done. And it looks like they're going to be banning Thermite for this one. Really prevalent operator here to ban. They're probably going to have a Maverick or at the very least, Hibana play if ever it were to be the site for Armory or down at Customs. It looks like no, they're banning Jackal, very common ban to happen here, especially in border where roamer presence is the big issue here, especially since it's only two floors of many open areas and long lines of sights. And we're now looking at an Echo ban. Echo being banned in a bomb game. Really important here with his gadget, the Yokai drones. Two Yokai drones being able to take out anyone planting the bombs on site. If he is banned, then no one would be there to basically the hold the line for a post plant. But looks like it was Prime who banned it, and since they're attacking first, they have the advantage. And Mira being banned out by the ultimates. Now, it makes sense that they banned Thermite maybe to shoot Prime in the foot, but they may be shooting themselves in the foot by taking out Mira. But we'll see as the round progresses. Right now in the brackets, so we see that Prime is now taking on the Ultimates. The Defenders as well will be taking on the Cocodrilos, and Power versus Aztec Warriors. Let's get back to the game as we look at the pick phase, and it looks like the picks are now out. In with the reveal phase, looks like we got Thatcher, Nomad, Hibana, IQ, and a Buck from the attacking team. Valkyrie, Maestro, Smoke, and Doc being switched out for Kaid in the 6th pick, and Jaeger kept as the Ultimates, and Sophia is not being taking the place of Buck here. This is gonna be an interesting game with that certain lineup. Oh, definitely going to
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
interesting one.
seized by attackers.
And right now we're looking at the Maestro. As predicted, Maestro is taking place of Mira, and the importance of Maestro here is that he will be able to hold up the armory wall itself without risking himself, taking a big risk of himself for anyone trying to break through. You can see here the drones are not making their way into their sites itself, trying to scout out the CCTV. Nearly losing drone control there. An important bit here in this game is having control of your drones, as we see now Jaeger putting his ADS down to prevent any attacks from grenades, any hits from enemy grenades, and may want to take out the half wall over where Maestro would be Valkyrie now being played here in taking out the important drone of the attack. Valkyrie can onto the wall as the reconstruction of this map now takes effect. And attack team now. They are they're attempting to make their earlier approach with the IQ here, watching over CC, but she knows that there were people in CC as from the information they gathered previously from the drones. As you see here, Smoke maybe is close taking out the team. And Hibana here does not see this head. If that head does peek through that hole, she will be able to take her out. The IQ is being sent out to scout the location. Now she knows that there is someone there over at CC. And with IQ now on the approach to CCTV. Approach with them with the protecting. Back again. Okay. First engagement now happening. Maestro still holding his position on site, making sure that nobody pushes through that small hole that he made. He spots Noah, but Noah takes him out of the game using his own kill hole. Noah tries to get a second pick on the Jaeger, but does not make the hit. Now, as Prime is pushing into the Ultimate's own defense, as Nomad tries to spot out whoever was there earlier in the CCTV. Now Nomad pushes in with Hibana, and Hibana misses shot IQ elsewhere in the map, manages to take out the Jaeger that Nomad had failed to find. Kaid comes in to kill from Archives. Because he gets the second pick on Hibana. Will he get the third? No, he does not get the third pick. Nomad manages to stop and get the double kill. Will Smoke have enough time to make his way round? There we go. The Ultimates takes the first defense round. Smoke barely getting that hit, the kill hole from the Maestro. Again, folks, round 2 with the Ultimates taking the first round. Looks like the admin is still trying to fix a bit of the display issue. No, he's sticking with Windows. Alright, folks. Looking at this game right now, we have Thatcher, Nomad, Hibana, Ash, and Blackbeard being played by Prime, while Valkyrie, Jaeger, Smoke, Kaid, and Bandit being played by the Ultimates. And it looks like Sledge is being called in instead of the Blackbeard this time. Will there be a 6 pick for the Ultimates? No, they're going to stick to it. And they're going to Ventilation and Workshop. An interesting choice here, seeing as they did win the first round on the in Armory Lockers. Beginning his push, or his method of, well, let's just say his method of reconstruction. Since Rainbow Six Siege is a game where you can take advantage of your environment, they are doing this most definitely. Looks like the Kaid here making his reinforcements over at Visa and Tellers. Sorry, Tellers, yes, Tellers, and Jaeger here making his own way in from the inspection. Push from Passport check does not happen. Of course, there is no thermite, so they don't necessarily have to take big risks with that. D7 being playing Valkyrie, putting her cameras in specific locations just so they can get a little bit of extra info. Much like with the attackers and their drones, we have the defenders and their cameras. And speaking of drones, we are now seeing all kills playing the Nomad, going around scouting east stairs as well as the waiting room, the open area as many players would call it. And she sees that the open area is locked off. We've seen a Kaid putting down his electro claws, his artilla, that would allow them to prevent those hatches from being broken, especially without a Thatcher. The opposing team does have a Thatcher and they have no problem with dealing with those artillas, but it gives enough time for the defenders to react accordingly, knowing that the Thatcher will be there since the gadget does give off that sort of big splash. Looking at it now, we see a lot of activity over at the first floor. Looking at the Ash. Ash is actually moving around through that hole that the Smoke had made. Will she get the pick of the two of them? No. Decides to otherwise move around this, but nope. Sledge does get the pick of the hole he made over at the armory wall itself, from the perpendicular wall to armory. And now it looks like Sledge is about to get a second pick. Will he get it? No, he just fails it. He hears the C4, but it gets minor damage. Does not do anything about it. Nomad once again trying to engage someone from within storage. About they're crossing death's path, trying to test it itself. I believe that was the Bandit. Yep, that was Bandit who was trying to get out. And looks like the Sophia. No, that was the Ash. Just attempting to get that hold on the front. Fantastic on the Thatcher. Gets the kill. Now begins to move down on his first pick. Now the Ultimates are down by 2 men with Prime still having most of their team still alive. But the diffuser is now going down. So Sumi's be able to get this plant down. There's this X-Pick getting damaging Ash. Plant is now down. The Bandit and the trade-off from the Nomad Bandit taking out the Ash. Will not be able to. She managed to get the Hibana and starts to defuse. But will she have enough time, and will the teammates respond to this? The defuse is now being destroyed. The defuse is not being destroyed. No! Thatcher manages to stop them, and the defuse goes down with Demlord managing to get the kills onto the Hibana, and then following the Nomad and Kaid. Now we have a 1-1 situation with Prime taking on the second round, and it looks like the defense team is going to attempt ventilation workshop once again with the same setup as usual. They have a Bandit, Kaid, Smoke, Jaeger, and Valkyrie. The attacking team looks like are not poised to change as well, but we will see here in the 6-pick phase. We have Thatcher, Nomad, Hibana, Twitch, and Sledge, and looks like Kaid is being switched out for. Well, looks like they're taking a castle this time. We'll see how they'll use Kaid for this kind of play, for this sort of play. Right now, looking at the scoreboard, we see that O'Kills is taking the lead in this game with 3 kills to his name, as well as on the opposing team, Nexus taking it with the same score range. Looking at Frost here with the reconstruction work that they're doing, the drone work being done here, as this Twitch is actually being played in this game now. Seeing the castle, taking out the castle. Twitch not keen on wasting her shocks. Make sure she damages that castle a bit. Could provide a bit more help when it comes to later engagements. Right now we're just looking at the drone work here being done by the opposing team. Let's take a look at the castle, who did manage to take on a few hits from that Twitch drone, taking on 20 of his own HP. Nexus taking on 2 more drones as he just denies the enemy of intel. You see here Bandit moving around the upper archives area, ensuring the control of those hatches stays within their own control. And the attacking team looks to be opening up their own controls. In this case, checking out the teller's area. They know where the site is. They know who they're going to take out next. But it looks like they're making sure areas are clear. But no, Sledge gets taken out by a shotgun. That was an instant kill coming in from the smoke, I believe. He's the only one with that sort of, well, how would you say, shotgun available, other than the opposing team with their own assault rifles. See here, close engagement occurring here with Jaeger, kind of caught in the corner, but he knows he's not in a pinch yet. His teammates are nearby, but he will peek it. He will attempt to look at it. Twitch looking for the Jaeger kill, gets the Jaeger kill, and the peek was successful with that long angle. But no, Twitch then gets traded out by the castle from below. It's still a 2v4 situation. We're looking at a Bandit now. We're looking at Bandit being played here. Attempting to stop the push from Armory Lockers. Smoke and Bandit taken out. Gets the kill. I believe that was the Valkyrie. Yeah, the Valkyrie gets that Claymore kill from below, managing to snag that from them. Looking at Hibana now, low on HP, still trying to get that call, but no, Bandit takes her out with a shot from the kill hole. Flying Bird taking out the Hibana from that range was impressive. Looking at the scoreboard now, just 1-2 in favor of the Ultimates. Looks like they're moving on again. Since it's been 2 rounds, this time they're moving to Armory Lockers again. Looks like the same setup is being brought in. This time as Zofia is actually being played. And Twitch still saying the same here from the Maki, her elite skin. We see three very beautiful elite skins here. Actually, Smoke's elite skin still kind of an iffy thing for the community, but definitely the first ever elite skin being Sledge's, and and later on Twitch being added as well were definitely well received by the community.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, looking at the defense team, once again holding in armory lockers. Looks like the setup's gonna be the same, but let's go over what went wrong with Maestro in the last bit. He held a long angle that he would have been able to take, but in terms of reaction time, Prime had taken it from him. It didn't cost him the round, but it did cost him his life. So let's hope that Maestro doesn't make the same mistake again. Looking at right now, Smoke, his own way of reconstruction, with Kaid also doing his reconstruction. That bump shotgun, the TCS-G12, and his Attila claws. Oh, did he just electrify one wall twice with the Attila? That I wouldn't advise him to do that, especially since I guess he's trying to prevent a middle sort of middle sort of push. It looks like the Jaeger has all been taking out some taking some damage here, probably from that pesky Twitch drone being played by Fahad. It looks like Fahad's gonna be pushing CC this time, going for an engagement here. Looking at death holes, none has been spotted, so looks like but Kaid does know that there will be someone approaching from that door, and he's keeping an eye on that with his semi-auto 44 mag. One of the few pistols with such a high range scope, long range scope. Now you're the Twitch now. Twitch now actually coming in, but ooh, Demlord gets the first pick onto the Valkyrie as he makes his way from ventilation to server room. And not much is going on right now is in terms of action. They're all pretty much holding their positions here. Twitch did take off like 50% of her health, so an engagement did happen with Twitch from wherever she was, probably from the approach onto CCTV. Twitch here, Hibana actually making her second kill now. Sorry, the second kill of the round. Hibana getting the second kill, the double kill for Sumix now on the board this time. 2 kills. He's now approaching the side, but ooh, Maestro takes down Sophia, and Twitch gets taken down by the Smoke. There we go, IQ takes out MSTU, will able to hold. Smoke gets taken out as well on a headshot. Does not see the IQ on Sandwich. Oh, an impressive hold there by IQ, spotting that Smoke just at the right angle so she could see the hair. She knew that the glass broke, but she did not know that the smoke was coming. She knew that the glass broke from that angle, but had she been lower, she wouldn't have been able to see the Smoke's hair. Back in the pick phase now, it's 2-2 in favor of nobody. It's still a draw, and it looks like it's more of a tug of war between these two now. Armory lockers again being attempted, and this time they're bringing in a Mozzie and a Doc, placing the Valkyrie and the Bandit. See Jaeger being played in here, and Thatcher, Zofia, Hibana, IQ, and Sledge. Only difference here is that they are not playing with a Twitch, and there was no 6-pick happening on either team. Look at the leaderboard this time. Sumix takes the top of Prime after getting her first 2 kills, or Hibana's first 2 kills onto the enemy team, and you see him with the Mozzie drone becoming useful now, taking out those other people. And here, nothing much changed here. Maestro now everyone now on the board with their own kills. Demlo is still having to bring in some assists. He himself is bringing those kills. So we'll see how this goes. 5 seconds left on the prep phase. See how this team adapts to what had happened there with the IQ taking on the Sandwich. Smoke making the reconstruction work for him and his team. But was Maestro with the earlier kill after Mozzie is taking advantage of the drones, Mozzie's special ability here, folks, is being able to take control of enemy drones. So you're not only denying them, the enemy team, an intel, you're giving your own team an extra source of intel. But that's up to how you would place them. Now that they know that there was a Thatcher nearby, Mozzie spots the Thatcher coming around. Full rotation. The smoke may have spotted somebody and calls it out, ping onto his teammates. They are calling these games out. Notice constant set of communication. Smoke's still trying to get that angle. Looks like Ivana's trying to get that long angle onto that whole NCC, making sure that she is safe upon approach. And looking at Sophia this time, Sophia trying to contest that same exact place where she was taken up by Maestro actually also being contested in sandwich. He's not trying to engage, he's not trying to take a risk here, but he is in a tight spot. He cannot do his job until he crosses sandwich, but he can't cross sandwich until he does his job. He's gonna take a quick peek here at Thatcher, barely missing him just by a bit. Thatcher going to re-engage onto sandwich. Maestro now knows that there is somebody there and he is not going to take that risk, and he moves away elsewhere. Does take up half of his HP, but gets healed by the dock. And we've got a first engagement with the IQ going down to the dock itself. IQ did manage to take out Ozzy. Wherever his drones are now, they are no longer of any help whatsoever. Looks like the engagement's about to start here, as the opening picks have already happened. Maestro still out of his place. Thatcher though goes down to the Maestro. The cat became the mouse in this cat and mouse situation. Maestro trying to go around. Takes him out. Down. Maestro missing all his shots, but finally takes out Hibana. The goes down. He's unaware that's not getting any notification. Now intent to take the Maestro out. The Maestro is still alive and well there. Sledge also knows where exactly he is, and it looks like smoke.
15 seconds to go.
No, Maestro gets on the triple now.
10 seconds remaining.
Should
5 seconds to go. Attackers
and there we go. One kill from Maestro, and looks like they have lost the smoke. Disconnect. Checking in. For right now is, and looks like an admin. Each team is down one reheal. Band operator, Thermite, Jackal, Echo, and Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are now back at the 6th round for the Rainbow Six Siege Phase 2, and looks like we have lost another player, and since they have already done their first rehost, they cannot attempt another rehost. Have to continue on. The admin is going to do that now. And looks like we have Sledge, Thatcher, Hibana, Nomad, and Ash on the offensive team. But looks like Thatcher's being out for a IQ this time. Looks like the ultimate will be starting off with a bit of disadvantage here, as one of their players does need to connect later on. They cannot their first ready.
Attackers need to
And
locate
now
and defuse
starting
bombs.
again with site being ventilation and lockers. Ventilation and lockers. They're not having any problems here. They're going to have to adjust their situation, but knowing how Rainbow Six goes, this is how it always is. One player with even one player disadvantage, they will still be able to hold on. And it looks like MS has returned from that disconnection, but that's normal here in Rainbow Six. We're going to do with it.
Bomb located by attackers. 5 seconds left.
Right now, we have Castle, and now D7 also playing as a Valkyrie this time. And not much happening so far, it's just more of a front phase. It looks like the attackers have now made their approach here. Bad going. Scale this West Tower making sure there is no rundowns, peaks of any kind. Anyone to run out this level of play, as everyone here has basically bot-like aims. Now we're looking here at the team. Yes, Nomad is attempting to there is someone in there. It looks like the defenders aren't too keen on letting that go yet. We have a run out from the smoke, evening it out for the opposing team now, even for the defending team, evening out for their team. So now it's 4 views. Still no damage being done, but the first can be on the sledge, probably the smoke. Looks like the Ash manages get her first kill, second kill by the Ash, double kill onto Benz, and it looks like Side out here. She get a third kill onto the Bandit. No, does not pick up the third kill. The Bandit manages to take out the Ash, pushing in, and looks like the Bandit is watching out. Gets the next kill onto the diffuser. There goes Hibana with the headshot from Bandit. Looking at Smoke and Bandit versus full health, full HP Nomad and IQ, but again, this can always change in a heartbeat. IQ not trying to push for that, and it looks like Bandit's holding sight with Smoke, the hallway, main lobby. IQ ever so cautious.
Air trap deployed.
IQ does manage to get the Bandit who was holding inside. That was between Smoke and the two attacking operators. Have to see how this engagement goes out. Smoke holding on his position. Man tries to go around and tries to pick up the diffuser. They don't know where Smoke is, but they were able to get the diffuser. Now Nomad trying to make her ball being made by the IQ. IQ outside, be engaged and assist with the plant. But the Nomad, her Nomad air jabs are already out. Way that they can stop this plant from going down. Does attempt. Nomad jab, get him, and gets taken out by the Nomad already by herself. See here, she gets the sign that sound from the air jab and Smoke moves down the Nomad. Now we're moving on to our 7th round, and the sides are now switching. This is a 1st to 7 game, or if it pushes, it's gonna be the 1st to 9. And now we have a switch here with the Ultimates now taking on attack and Prime taking on defense. Maestro being played, Legion, Alibi, Smoke, and Jaeger, as the Armory, Lockers, and Archives being taken in. Alibi may have been just maybe switching out this time. Probably gonna pick in your possible bandit if ever. No, they're going for a Valkyrie, probably to watch out for the cams outside. But a Buck Thatcher's Mia and Hibana and a Ash coming in, an Ash, sorry, coming in from the attacking
Defenders,
team now.
protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Now it's our time to see just how well Prime is in terms of defense. If they manage to clinch those 3 attack rounds for themselves, then they definitely should be able to hold this defense on their own as well. Looking at the scoreboard now, well, there's not much to change here because of the scoreboard. Quite some time. Definitely not all kills in this sim, but he does have one. This current
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
as we say here, push with the camera. No, end of the camera. There we go. Put the camera in.
Evil eye in place. Nothing you legacy.
Some dodgy. Thank you so much. Dodgy here. Now, not much happening now. It does look like they're all the units here and there. In terms of drones.
Nothing new magazine.
Like we do have an engagement, the Jaeger and the trade-off as well. Ash should have the Jaeger while the Jaeger takes out the Buck. What an interesting game. Like the Ash is now on the hunt.
Bomb located by attackers.
Now they have the bomb in their sights. That should not be.
A mess of beauties in position.
You see Sophia now trying to engage someone over at armory lockers. He knows fully well that there is somebody there. There is someone to take out. Looks like the drone system. Drones are just moving around, just to make sure everything's clear for her as we move on. Valkyrie camera now gets taken out. Looks like the attacking team isn't going to make much of a push right now. 1 minute and 30 seconds left still on the clock. They have plenty of time to move around and adjust. Sophia maybe in a bit of a situation. Ash gets the double kill now, as she does take a bit of damage. Manages to get that double kill. I believe that was a triple kill, but looks like Ice Show and Valkyrie are now both gone. Very powerful camera operators. Thatcher, everything's about to pop off now as the Hibana pellets now come in, the Exkyros pellets now come in. Legion being scouted out and tries to re-engage elsewhere. Back to Ash, gets the Legion on her quad kill. Will she get this ace? We're going to have to find out, as the last remaining player on the enemy team being Smoke. Plant now goes down. Ash throws in her flash grenades. Smoke completely disoriented by the barrage of anti-intel. But no, the one to take him out would be the Hibana. That was a fall instantly, but they took their time in attacking. The attacking team definitely was able to, with that Ash, managing to take out 4 of the defending team's players, just instantly gunning at them. They were able to completely collapse the defense even before they knew what was going on. The Legion did try to hold the Ash as much as he could, but did not hear how the Ash came from upstairs. He may have at the window, the main door itself, and did not know about the Ash's position. That's what many players see with Ash, as someone who can get in and get out, do her job right. Now we're looking at the lineup now. It was a Doc, a Legion, a Smoke, a Valkyrie, and a Jaeger. Legion was actually double tapped in, so they weren't planning on changing anytime soon. We have here the Buck, the Thatcher, Sophia, and of course the Ash with the Hibana. The moment they started breaking into armory lockers, where Jaeger is right now, when they start breaking into his locker, the armory locker walls, that was just it. That was just it for the opposing team. But for the defending team, they weren't able to react and counter to what was happening with the Thatcher taking all the bandit traps, all the bandit troops. They weren't able to adjust to it. Looks like we're seeing a pretty traditional setup here, with 90 corner being heavily reinforced, while bits of it being shotgunned out, an even number of rotation holes and peak holes as well being made here. And it looks like there are there won't be any problems coming from the enemy team, from the defending team here, in terms of what they're making here. Drones are going out, spotting out whoever is there, and it looks like they've already got someone in there. And yeah, that's correct. Once again, Ash moving in, being the quick operator she is, goes in, gets out. It looks like she's here to stay and finish off the remaining one. Jaeger now goes down. One roamer out. They don't have any roamers to adjust to that, only other 2 speeds, but they don't really fit that roamer role anymore, seeing as they don't really have much to play against with. Ash using the utility to take him out, but barely misses the smoke. Valkyrie is now already down by I believe it was an attack from. There we go, there's the Hibana taking out the Ash. No hope for an ace for Ash this time, but it looks like they're going to go deeper now. Ash still trying to push that main wall, that main little fountain wall as what we would call it. Legion Mine failing to deploy and getting spotted immediately by Ash. It looks like the opposing team just gets it. Smoke actually gets the first pick from their team and gets the second pick onto the Hibana. Double kill by O-Kills. Will he be able to get this buck? He sees the buck. Will he act? No, just barely misses the head. Now Zofia here taking him out. No! Fall instantly by Prime, the ultimates managing to take him out, and once again Ash being the top performer of this game. MSTU, the one who disconnects, he comes in to reconnect the team with an attack. Move on to round number 9, with the ultimates poised to take this game away from Prime, them leading 2 rounds in a row. Looks like they're going to have to adjust, but looks like they're going to stick to army lockers and archives. No, they're not planning on changing this setup at all. But they will be adjusting, removing the dock, trading the dock out for a Mozzie. And looks like the attacking team is still the same. We're going to have to observe MS constant most of the time now because of the way she's pushing quickly. The way Ash is pushing quickly.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Another defense here on the same side. The dogs think they'd be failing to consider stopping this, stopping the defense here elsewhere, readjusting to a different site. But like they are attempting to win this side. Then opposing team that hey, we can do this. We are fine. We cannot hold this. It's just a bit messy right now for them. I have full confidence in their ability to hold this side, but at a later time, they shouldn't constantly pick the same side over and over. It becomes more predictable for the opposing team to know what your strategy and how you're planning on doing it. Obviously, all angles as the Jaeger moves around in offices, probably hide this time, probably Ash. Down here, Thatcher EMP grenades going out. It looks like Ash once again already inside the building herself, and looks like she's moving in quickly. That there is nobody on the ground floor, but Sophia gets the first pick onto the Mozzie. Looks like those bullet holes did not help him at all. Oh, with intel like that from coming in from another player clearly was not enough for them. It's like Ash is expecting a drop in there, and will she get this Legion? And attempting to get the oh no, looks like Smoke again picking out the buck now. This time with the SMG-11, one of the more difficult guns to control in the game. Manages to get that pick onto the buck. Will he get this next kill? No, gets barely dropped by the Thatcher. Thatcher making sure he's not gonna lose this kill. drones out that smoke, finding out where he is exactly. It looks like Ash now makes her pop kill, taking out the Jaeger again. Jaeger falling to the Ash. And it looks like Thatcher is being smart and re-engaging elsewhere. And smoke now intercepts that kill, the no kill with a double kill onto the outside from the small in armory. And Visa trying to get those pops off. Looks like Ash is trying to make her push now onto armor dogs, but looks like Smoke is saying, no sir, not today. We are not gonna fight you. You are not gonna fight us. Toxic Babes really come in handy in this situation now. He Ash. He knows that Ash is there, but will he be able to pick up the Ash kill? No. Ash has fallen back and retreated elsewhere. Valkyrie now still holding offices. It looks like they're trying to make their approach to the entrance. And Ogils gets killed by the Ash charge. Ash comes in with a triple kill and gets the 4th kill onto the Legion from the flank. Legion was not paying attention to his back as Valkyrie goes out, makes the call, but was not able to call it into the Legion. And I don't believe they were actually communicating that kill on the Valkyrie there. So that's how the Legion falls to the Ash. Alright, now we're at match point, round number 10. Prime versus the Ultimates. Ultimates leading this lobby, leading this game. And it looks like they're still sticking with armory lockers. 2 seconds left on the pick. Will those two no, yes, they would manage to pick just in time. Bandit, Legion, Smoke, Jaeger, and Vigil. Buck, Thatcher, Zofia, Hibana, and Ash. Will there be a 6 pick here? And for good, they're playing in armory lockers and archives again. Will they be able to hold it this time? We'll just have to see. The Smoke being able to hold it on by his own, but not enough. It's clearly not enough what he's doing for the team. The team itself is performing great, but at the cost of what the communication seems to be lacking in so many areas. Not being able to call out those Ash flanks. Quicker movements by the Ash. Knowing fully well that Ash herself gets in there. They should be able to they should be able to adjust what's happening to them. What's happening to the Ash is constantly attacking them.
10 seconds to go.
You can stop worrying about grenades
Rachel
now.
being played out. Hopefully the Anthem. Bandit doesn't have a sight on his gun, but this is pro level, so if anyone here knows how to handle a gun even without a sight, it'll be Ash comes again, still undiscovered by the enemy team. Where the heck she's coming. He's coming in. Intel putting out drone a little bit here in this game again. Important as Intel here is itself is important. Definitely not living up to his name as 0 kills. He is definitely packing it in. He means business and he needs to bring it in. Team. Mitchell. Popular operator. Oh, Jaeger gets a kill. And Jaeger also gets down. Ash still being that anti-Jaeger. Once again, it's now a 3v3 situation. Still a tie. Nobody here has actually made any difference. But it looks like the pick is working there as the trade constantly goes in and out through the game. Ash still the defending team still doesn't know where Ash is and how Ash is playing, and they're not adjusting to it. That's why it's a problem today. Smokey takes a big risk on trying to get that. I believe it was Thatcher elsewhere on the map. As you would say. And Ash, now Ash is moving in and around the sites. What is wrong other than and Ash is in there. Oh, down on the Ash. Now actually adjusting to the Ash push now.
Drone's ready.
Ash is nowhere near where Smoke is looking. He should spot it out. Hibana Pelson coming in. They'll be able to win this next round. as their team now
A bomb
begins their
has been
push.
located.
45 seconds after the clock. Push into Sledge. But it just narrowly grazes the Legion. The Legion be able to get this Snatcher that's attacking from inside now. Legion just gets grazed again by Hibana. More or less confused on this Legion now. But gets taken out, and it's again another trade. It looks like one bit to hold, and no, yes! This time Prime manages to win round number 10 as the smoke picks up the kill on the Ash, who was trying to sneak around but was not able to find smoke. Prone. We move on to round 11 this time with still the Ultimates in the lead, still at match point, but Prime looks like Prime actually manages to stay alive for another round, and hopefully we'll see how they perform on a different side this time. Vigil, Jaeger, Legion, and Doc being brought in. Twitch, Thatcher, Zofia, Hibana, and Sledge. Still keeping it more or less a predictable lineup. I'm pretty sure might not even 6-pick here because this lineup is already pretty good on both ends. Just have to see how this goes on, how this plays out.
Attackers need to locate and
Alright,
defuse
now
the bomb.
side being different play here. Blocking that Legion, getting that bit of
Located by attackers.
Stop worrying about
that Legion. It's like, it's okay. I won't need to get that drone. And Doc that Magnum LFP 586. All of the popular weapons. You aim to land a headshot and a pass to the game. All
5 seconds remaining.
with Doc. And with just 5 seconds left, start
Attackers are heading out to defuse the bomb.
and I'm playing an Ash this set. That means landing on sight as we plan on doing. And right now, making their first attempt at the attack. They know that they're CC and they are Sledge they're making call in the kind of open position. Dangerous spot. Free fires actually working. Fire going up. And he is now holding DC. Just gets it. Bottom! Get it, bottom! It's not connected. Bottom does connect. Back. Up. As a late operator. Need. Let's get the smoke with a headshot. All moving around. Like a disconnect has happened from actually clutch
A bomb
this
has
game.
been located.
They won't be able to repose if they like to. Once they clutch this game, if they clutch this game. As the attack kill on double kill now by and the Sledge takes out the Legion and the Ultimates takes this round. There go GG in the top place. Sledge taking out the Legion. Not this night. Ultimates take on this game. Rainbow Six Siege. Ultimates vs Prime. Those of you still watching, thank you so much for watching. Take a look at the brackets here. Into the brackets, like Prime will be. And thank you so much for watching. Sathiel, aka Magstick, signing off. ladies and gentlemen, back to Saudi. Our second game of Phase 1 between Fordefenders and Cocodrilos. And as we now join the two teams, we're now looking at Fordefenders going at it. Against each other here in Rainbow Six Siege for the map Bank. Right now we're looking at the banning phase, and looks like Cabana and Jackal are being banned. And we see a bit more action as we did, same amount of action or a bit more action as we did in the previous. Jackal and Habana being banned out, and an Echo being banned. So Jackal and Echo ban has been played. The default ban maybe, sorry, Defenders had else in mind for this ban. Habana and Mira being banned out by Coco. Defenders will see how this play out. That's the end of the banning phase, and we are now at pick phase, and hopefully there won't be any rehost connections in this time. How this and at it now, picking us Thermite, Monty, Amaru being played this time, and Thatcher, Castle, Kaid, Maestro, and Jaeger are also. It looks like Amaru's being 6th pick, as it is an unfair pick, and Castle 6th pick as well. Like I believe that we Maverick in a clash. How would you say? Same DLC operator picked by the
Defenders, protect your
team.
bombs from being defused by attackers.
Game. Side they picked here, Hellers, I believe, Archives. Like Maestro being played upper wall section of this map. Flash. Down. Oh, they did not. They picked the basement. Sorry, my mistake. They picked the basement. That was an interesting one. I definitely have not seen that before. Like, squad in the chat here.
10 seconds
Wins.
5 seconds remaining.
If you'd like, you can vote, you can cheer on your chat.
Attackers must
As
locate and
defense
defuse the
now
bomb.
have to prepare for the attacking team. Our phase is now over. We are now going out against the attack. Attack team. Monty by Wizah here. And now Monkey they will off this
The bomb
test.
located by attackers.
Here we are, Kaid looking at it straight intently at the Monty. Problem for them. Problem with smoke. It's blocking out any of those shield pushes. Black ice flex right there. See now, attack team elsewhere on the map. That smoke will come out. Monty being the big bait as he is, waiting for that Kaid to pop in for the Thermite to take out. I believe no, that is a smoke, not even the Kaid. That is a smoke being out on this. Because Zofia now pushing into the action highlight stairwell along with the Maverick. Definitely hoping they can pick up a bit more those attacks. Very narrowly missing Kaid, but he gets the Kaid nonetheless. Clash is now all alone there with Zofia still watching above intently. Here supporting the Maverick, where now Clash backs away. And now Zofia is not poised to use the KS-79 lifeline. Is oriented, but does not hit it in time. And we see a knife going down in Monty. Sorry, not the Monty, the Thermite, and the Maverick not killing, taking out the Jaeger, baiting around better position. See here, Monty default plan being fitted onto the site. Now Monty now goes down with his shield to his back to default plan. Now plays off with the smoke. Just goes out in time with the Maestro as well. Being played here with his thermal vision camera. Making sure that the Monty plant does not happen. Here, Maestro expects something on that arrow. Looks like smoke. Actually takes out. Alright, but no, gets taken out. And Maestro is now the last player here. Fight now on a quad kill. Sorry. Yeah, quad kill. Double kill here. He is expecting that Maestro to be there. The diffuser is now out, and all they need to do is hold. He knows the Maestro coming in. He's going to tell the Maestro. The Maestro beats him. Oh no, Maestro takes her out. Maestro still being able to hold this here angle up above, but there's no way he can go down there with the Monty. He's still holding that site. He is now being spotted by the Monty, and there's no way they can hold him out. No way he can defuse that diffuser now. Three attackers versus one defender. Expecting the Maestro to push. Maestro is attempting to push. Landa goes down. Monty disables the shield. He gets attached, but no, gets taken up by the Monty. Monty with a headshot from pistol. You hear from his point of view. The engagement down. Panic shot. But managing to get the Thatcher, but was not able to get the Monty in that tussle. First round being taken by the attacking team. Like Fordefenders, not only good game, they're all there for an attack. Looking at it now, we comp here in a similar site. They're holding lockers and again from basement. A Thermite, Monty, Maverick, and a Thatcher being played. Mute, Kaid, Maestros, and Jaeger also being played on the team. Silence before calm before the storm in this game is always so interesting. Looking at how the defenders prepare themselves for a possible attack, possible angles. That they would have been able to hold that out had they not lost sight of how the Sophia would play. Sophia was up above. They were expecting a play coming in from the Maverick, with the Clash holding it out from Jaeger, but not actually able to. As the Jaeger went down against the Clash, with the Clash against the blue stairs.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Yeah, now the defenders are preparing for the attack from the stairs, and the attackers now begin their attack on Sumer as called a default strat here. Push into Sumer and at the defense side itself. A lot of the shotgun plays being done here. Well, it looks like the electrical done as well. Monty expecting a run out. Someone to push where he is. Down. And now the drones can now gather intel. They know Kaid is there, but they don't know who's behind the server. All the Monty is one. All they need to do is get the C4 in check by the Jaeger, but the Jaeger does not have it. Kaid. It looks like the focus of their team is now onto this Monty. Really well that they might pull out the same exact strat that they're pulling on that pulled on them earlier in the first round. And the Monty cannot push with two defenders testing him. Take a look at the other attackers now as the other attackers are now approaching above this time, trying to make sure everything is clear. CEO is always clear as Maverick goes down onto Skylight Server open area. Basically cut open that hatch and disable the defense's chance of actually making it. They are hearing something above, and C4 now goes out from the dude. Dude gets that hit from Sophia, but was not enough to kill her. Sophia does take a huge amount of punishment. Now begins their, as the opposing team now begins their hold. Monty now moving in. Maverick is going to engage elsewhere. Main focus of combat here is now happening at the area. Empty area being played here. The Thermite now goes out as a Thermite opens up the default wall or default to land on the site. choice for Peter is just to get a proper LOS here. It looks like they will push with the smoke still holding 45 seconds left on the clock. They're now open to disable that Maestro camera. They still cannot see on with that Maestro camera sitting there. Like Maestro no longer on that camera. The thermite charge. Now, sorry, Thatcher charge goes. Thatcher EMP
Attackers
smoke
dropped the
is going out.
diffuser.
Diffuser's not
Attackers
being
have
dropped.
recovered their diffuser.
We have Monty pushing in, but he's super low on HP. And it might be risky to actually plan. They send in their Thatcher to do the thing. Maestro was ready for that kill. Speed was not. Maestro now. We have Derry here, and Defenders now win the second round here, their first round. And looking at the score, they were able to hold that right and collapse on the offense as they should have in the first round. Them able to adapt to that game, they were able to flash onto it and defeat them well on. Interesting game here, not only because we are now seeing a tie again. We will see another war just as we did previous game. And now it looks like Sledge is being nope. Yeah, it's Buck this time. Away from Maverick onto Buck. Site now changed to Detective Lounge CEO office.
Attackers need
Maestro
to
was
locate
also
and defuse
brought in
bombs.
place of the Capcan and the 6th pick. Castle lineup, well as the Legion, Maestro, Castle, Legion, Maestro, Smoke, and Jaeger. Castle, Vendors, long range sparking hits, armored panel, the bulletproof panel. Still has enough armored panels. Probably cover one more. As of now, like,
10 seconds remaining.
evil eyes are being done as well. 10 seconds left. They
5 seconds remaining.
have abandoned it. I believe they're expecting the Maestro
Objective
camera.
is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Awesome team play as usually expected to prevent those two walls from falling, or falling enemy hands. Mentioned attack against to get that. Trying to call out someone there.
Attackers have located.
Sophia's actually coming around this time. Skyline with attack. Fuck you. Able to get that kill if he just comes at you. Time for him to take out that player that's through the hole.
Device is going dark.
Like we're having stalemate here. Still 2 minutes.
Second ball.
Right now we're seeing Maestro actually disabling all those. Sure, nobody pushes him. Nobody pushes his own team as well. He's holding a position. Gridlock actually being played by the opposing team. Gridlock, very favorite operator in terms of site denial. Once she gets access to that site, then denial happens. Looks like Legion will say no for track stingers. Legion himself, though all too familiar with needles, trying to get a shot at. She's trying to get a shot at that Legion, but Legion says no. I will hold my ground. It looks like Smoke actually takes a bit of damage, probably from the thermite or Zofia that was pushed. Here now. First kill coming in from Thatcher. First kill in the round. Thatcher, Wrath. Second kill coming in. Holy. Yeah, but ooh, gets taken out by the Maestro. Holding on to that janitor closet room. Checking the main hallway, noticing the tracks that have been set up by Zofia. Comes the plant. Will there be a C4 being played in here? No! Oh, but the impact manages to take it out. Clever play here by the castle. all on his own without any entry denial. Uses his own gadget, secondary gadget, to take him up. Ooh, who gets caught in the crossfire between the two players? Throw goes down. Thermite from Thermite. Legion gets the skill. Legion gets one headshot onto Wrath, taking out the Thatcher. Will he get another one? He gets another one from a kill hole. Double kill by the Legion. Only a few seconds to go. It's not a 2v1 situation. Will he be able to get that? No, he does not get the gridlock. Will he be able to get the buck trying to flank him? Oh, he does not connect his shots. A few seconds left. The plan is already going down. The buck is still up. Buck is still up and running, up and living, up and breathing. Will he be able to get this kill? Will he be able to get this one last player on the opposing team? Gridlock is so low, a gust of wind could kill her. Will we be able to see the gridlock? We see him. Gridlock manages to spot the Legion on prone with that M249 specialized scope. Legion was not able to react properly to that. Kind of an interesting play here, as the Legion was able to hold on to the hall himself, but bringing it to a 2v2. But sadly, his teammate falls and was not able to stop the push from Janitor Closet. He wasn't able to connect those shots onto the gridlock, and subsequently wasn't able to connect the shots onto the buck. Right now we're looking at Zofia, Thermite, Gridlock, Buck, Thatcher. Looks like the defense team is going to be attempting the similar site now. Nobody has been 6-pick out, and it'll be nice tries all out for that Legion. Again, we're looking at the castle here, played by Afraz. Earlier, using that same hold onto that wall with those impact nades of his Maestro. With his evil eyes, still kind of out of the, still with those evil eyes. This is not really utilizing, in my opinion, to its full potential. Holding one long hallway like that, really not that useful. But hey, he's a professional player, and I'm not anyway. So here's the Jaeger now putting down his ADS, making sure that push into the Janitor Closet stays unaffected, and looks like nobody has yet to reinforce. Now they're reinforcing. It's kind of late reinforcing here by the defending team, as any stray bullet could take out the castle instantly. That was a late reinforcement, definitely not an advised one. Right now we're looking here at the Thatchers roll them out the tank team. Oh, does not get that info. Most of this is getting taken out. But Jaeger with a run out. Jaeger with a run out onto the Zofia. He is actually roaming in now. Castle here is down and it's been picked up. I believe it was the Thatcher that had downed him earlier on from the skylight window. Looks like we already have the gridlock inside sight, and is trying to push through where Smoke is holding. Smoke knows very well that there is somebody already in that office room. Gridlock is just waiting for him to peek that angle, waiting for him to see what's going on there, waiting to see attack there.
Bomb located by
And it looks like she is calling it out. She's calling it to the Thermite that there is somebody there, and it's not going to be a good risk for her to move in there. And now we're looking at Thermite probably trying to approach onto that position of the smoke, and the Smoke tries to peek it out. Ooh, just narrowly misses. But it looks like Wrath was actually able to pick out the Jaeger that had once been the terror of the Rove. Now a lot of the roamers, I believe the Castle Legion and Smoke are the only ones to defend for in terms of roaming. There go Gridlock's tracks are coming out. Still holding that angle, and it looks like the defense team is not going to push. But there we go. Smoke manages to pick out that kill onto the Thatcher. Smoke not going out. Toxic Babes going out. Smoke is only rotation. Prevent tracks from ever being used by by the gridlock. Looking at another set of tracks being put. Smoke here is being pushed and abused, and he won't be able to push any further. So we get a kill from the Thermite here. It's number 5 Thermite player from, I believe that's Majid. Now pushing in with just 10 seconds left. They need to get into the site and get that play on. Defending team will have to say something about that. Now will they be able to stop the plan? Yes, they're able to stop the plan. The castle, they're able to stop the plan, and nobody was there to adjust it. No one was able to counter that kill, and they have run out of time. It is now 2-2 in favor of nobody. Still a draw match. Looking at the scoreboard now, not all that different. Everyone has managed to put their name up on that board, managed to get at least 1 kill into this game. It looks like it's gonna be a long game as well, folks. So we'll see who here wins, Fordefenders or Cocodrilos. Now we're looking at the 6-pick phase. We got Thatcher, Thermite, Monty, Maverick, and Zofia, Mute, Legion, Maestro, Smoke, and Jaeger. Will we see any 6-pick? No, I do not think so. Looks like they're sticking with their current pick and they're going to move forward. Right now, the earlier push by the attacking team had failed, mainly because they weren't able to counter that counter pick. When they took out the gridlock, no one was there to reply to that takeout, to that gridlock hit, and that's where they had failed to do. They weren't able to protect gridlock in time. But it looks like they're trying once again in basement, in CCTV, and making sure that the important hatches are safe and secure, while the non-important ones are going to be used as different angles of approach.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Now with the action phase starting, Maestro once again being used here. Here he was very much of an effective operator, seeing as he was able to use his cameras to its full potential, with the attackers from actually pushing him more. And this is where Mira would have come in useful. And, well, it makes sense that they banned her. It makes sense that they had removed Mira from this situation. It looks like Monty actually took some hits there. I don't know what it was, probably from the explosions that we heard. But Monty definitely did take a couple of hits.
A bomb has been located.
Now we're looking at the Mute and the Smoke here. Mute here watching blue, while Smoke definitely elsewhere in the map, making those rotation holes possible for his teammates.
Stay behind me.
Jaeger and Legion both holding out, and definitely, yes, that was definitely explosions coming from the impact nades by Legion, and that's where Monty had actually lost most of his health. He's lost a significant amount of health, and now see a Thermite above, hopefully to assist that poor pinned Monty, unable to do anything, unable to counter anything. We see now Mute. If he doesn't know that there's a Thermite, he knows there's a Thermite, but he doesn't know where the Thermite is, or is if he's even covered. So he's gonna be holding that long angle, that long position, just for the sake of preventing any more pushes. Will Mute act on the intel that he does not know? Looks like he won't. And we get the first kill by the Zofia onto the Monty, and the second kill now coming in from the Smoke with that shotgun. Zofia now moving in. She'll be able to see the smoke. That those holes in the wall. No, she will not. Looks like Mute did take some punishment, and there goes the Maverick getting the next kill now. Maverick opening a hole, and Jaeger actually manages to take someone out. Jaeger now holding on to this game with a double kill from Smoke.
Nest in position. Reloading, cover me.
Right now we are looking at Smoke, who's attempting to hold on against that Zofia. It looks like we got a disconnect. If he's able to reconnect, oh, Smoke gets taken out instantly by the Zofia. If the player from the blue team does manage to reconnect, Coldy manages to reconnect, then we will not have to have a rehost. But if he doesn't, if that person
15
is not,
seconds to
then
go.
we will have to conduct a recall. 15 seconds left. The site is already being held.
10 seconds
But there we go,
remaining.
triple kill from the smoke, from the mute. It's a 1v1 situation. 5 seconds remaining. They're holding the defender so tight. And oh, Zofia manages to get the headshot onto the Jaeger, saving them that round. Attackers, Fordefenders, wins this round. And looks like we're getting a request for rehost, and we will definitely have to comply with that. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back as we attempt the rehost. ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our Rainbow Six Siege game, and we are now continuing off where we left from. Now round number 6 of hands are normal now, and rounds history lockers NCC and in of defense. Right now we're looking at thermite being in ledge fabric mode.
Attackers need to locate and
Which
defuse
kind of
bombs.
game? Legion, Jaeger, and Mikey. Out. Played all the time. It's always from the last minute, last minute default plan in sight in some of these seconds with a Monty, especially when a Monty is being played in this game. It's important to have this line.
10 seconds remaining.
ADS staircase and another at the server back wall of like he
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
the enemy team does not get the chance to into the game into that happening.
Defenders left the
But
designated
it's
stage
a bit of a risk for him to leave this designated area.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Bombs
Defenders left the
being
area of
passed around.
operation.
Jaeger not being
Defender has been
detected.
discovered.
Discovered by the Overwatch of this game per se, the one who's keeping an eye on the operation.
Drone spinning up.
Like, it looks like Thermite making a push onto Paris, running out the area, and here we go again. A multiplay being put in now, but this time Legion is being used to probably deter the enemy from. Or Legion, it's all set now. Now the opposing team, the attacking team knows. Fordefender knows that there is something there for defenders. That the Legion is being used for that very reason. Looks like another mute kill. First kill of this round is onto that Maverick by the mute. The statue now clearly attempting to push mute out of this sector, out of where he is. Looks like we're getting a bit of thermite stuff going in now. Thermite explosives. Texan dynamite as he'd call it. Now going into that for the Monty. Push into the site. EMPs are going out. Gets the Legion's foot and manages to take him out. Trading off that game. Thatcher watches intently for that mute to come out. Attempted, no, not. Monty here, not attempting to expose his backside. Still a big risk for him to be there. And Jaeger, worried that he is in a bad position, not keen on out of this specific location. The Thermite also trying to flush that Jaeger out in the hopes of getting him. It looks like he won't attempt at all. So dropping down instantly, probably getting taken out by the mute that's holding that site. That staircase, that stairwell right there. Looks like he's still moving around, and Thermite is going to get mute manages to get the Thatcher, and this time that mute is holding this by himself. This blue stairway is gets taken out as the Jaeger now finally falls to the Monty with 15 seconds left into the round, and they still have not opened up the round. But who gets the instant headshot? Comes out with a double kill now. But Thermite goes down. 4 seconds left, and it looks like the Defenders will take this round. By time decrease, operators have run out of time. Right now we're looking at the next round, round number 7 here, and it looks like the pick phase is happening now for the switch on the sides. Now it looks like Defenders is finally defending, while Cocodrilos will be attacking. We'll see how this switch in sides plays out for these two teams. Looks like they're going CCTV and lockers again. And Maestro, Legion, Jaeger, Kaid, and a Warden being brought in. Probably good seeing as they had a Ying, but no, looks like Ying's gonna be traded out for a Thermite. And, well, we'll just have to see how this plays out. Looking at it now, we have a Maverick, Thermite, Zofia, Nomad, and Gridlock. And, well, they're probably anticipating an attack. Oh, sorry, they're probably anticipating a hold from CCTV, but looks like the setup is more or less for a CCTV attack. No Thatcher to block out any possible electricity from the Kaid. Looks like it doesn't even look like they're going to try and push it, unless of course they're going to use the Maverick in this sense. Then that would make sense. But the Kaid, with his Electro Claws, he will be the one.
Locate and defuse a bomb.
Will be the one who be electrifying these hatches. They're having an issue with the 180 ping here, but they really have no option as they were the ones who requested it to be West Eve. So they're going to have to stick with that that kind of ping. Martin looks like will be the one who's
I'm reloading.
server room stairs, blue stairs as we call it. Okay, that's an interesting ADS placement. I have not thought of putting the ADS over in that big area. Right now, see, as they are pushing, they know where the enemy team is holding. They are trying to push from down below now, but I'm not sure they are convinced that I'm not sure they know where the site actually is. They're still trying to scout it out, and they're checking archives and tellers, but there's no one there. It looks like the defending team have like an ample amount of time to actually just hold, as the attacking team still looks for them. That drone may have just given away their position. Yeah, now knows where it is though, so may have relayed it to her team. And there we go. Warden is coming into effect, being able to take out, being able to counter that via lifeline shock. But this time losing it to Via's anti-life, I'd call it. And it looks like he's being pushed hard, and oh, calls in the glasses too late, and Zofia now pushes to blue stairs, and the bombs have now been located. The diffusers are now going down and prepared for the push. No one seems to be holding server room, and server room being cleared out. Don't seem to be minding their all right now. We're looking at possible engagements coming in from the server room now. The Defenders know that there is someone in the server room, and they're now trying to collapse onto their position. Without Thermite being used here, they won't be able to disable that wall. But it looks like Zofia had to take the risk, and they are now attempting to push into that hole, make that hole the default land site. Looks like the Gridlock is now going out. Maestro's still intent in making Vega actually using Maestro's cameras. It's maximum potential. It looks like they won't be able to take it out, but they've already got control of the side. Zofia gets taken out by the Kaid though, as the plant now goes out. But the C4 goes out, takes out the plant. The double kill onto the Kaid. The plant now going down. Will they see a post plant being played here? As Kaid runs into the air, but oh, gets taken out by the Maverick. Maverick now taking on his first kill this round, as the Maestro now attempts to make another push. Will the Jaeger make it in time to actually flank? No, he's not attempting to flank. He is intently watching in the wrong area, Jaeger. Don't go there. Get out of there. That is not the right spot. Looking at Maestro here, checking those presence over at hatch. Maverick being upstairs, being above them. Will he be able to take out the Maestro, who's gonna attempt to kill? And there we go, double kill by Faraz. And the triple kill on the headshot flick onto that Jaeger. Cocodrilos take round number 7. 4-3 now in the game. Cocodrilos. That was an interesting play, but the Jaeger, being a roamer, did not take his role on uh, correctly enough. He wasn't able to stop the Maverick. He could have flanked that Maverick, who was definitely holding a spot where he shouldn't. So right now we're looking at Castle, Bandit, Legion, Valkyrie, and Jaeger. Looks like they're holding CEO this time, Executive Lounge. They're not gonna be doing what Cocodrilos did and hold on to the same side until they get that win, and then they'll switch. But it looks like they're switching it out instantly, which is not a bad idea in terms of how they're performing in this current situation, this
Defenders,
current
protect your
rounds
bombs
right
from
now.
being defused by attackers.
And it looks like the Castle being played here. Like I said, in CEO, it's always important to have Castle play here, and well, it's pretty clear why he's being used here as someone to stop those long range hits. But we'll just see. See, as like said, being used to put down those armored panels and prevent any push coming in from the enemy team from the outside.
10 seconds
And
remaining.
it's like they are attempting to castle barricade them in Executive Lounge.
Less than 4 insertion.
5 seconds left. Legion spotting that drone and taking it out instantly.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse
Legion played by Zia once again. They won't be playing the same way the Fordefenders played it. And it looks like they have a very good reason for it. For now, we're going to be looking at how they would tackle the situation. Sophia holding out on the plaza. With the run out on the castle who gets taken out. That was not an advisable run out, especially if you knew that they're repelling in that situation. A possible call out would have been enough to let the players know that there was someone there. That was too risky of a run out, and it did not pay off at all. See here, Nomad now around onto the skyline area, and moving in to support Thermite with the push. Without Thermite being played, here, they know that someone is in the lockers. They are preventing that becoming an issue for them to be, and actually taking a bit of punishment from that earlier engagement with the castle. The castle run out again, not an advisable thing to do. Here, Legion now getting in some early game. Legion mines just to prevent any attacks coming in. And we're seeing here pushing around. They are trying to flush out this one player that's inside janitor closet. They'll be able to flush him out in time. No, Maverick takes a hit. The Legion mine. Looks like he's getting ready to also re-engage elsewhere. While Nomad's still attempting to take that player out where he is. C4 went out. Flashbang! Missing that. A failed flashbang attempt. Just managed to take out his own teammates' lines of sight. You know, see the Bandit actually making his first kill after this round, but gets taken out by a headshot from that Thermite. Another Thermite. Another one goes down, and it looks like Valkyrie is going on a roll, taking on 2 attackers with the help of the Legion defending team. Manages to hold on a bit longer. Now 2v3 situation. Now they know that Valkyrie isn't in that specific area. And Kronos goes out, and Cocodrilos gets taken out by the Sophia. Sophia gets taken a double kill, and now the Thermite comes in for the plant. Will they be able to stop it? Jaeger gets taken out by the Nomad. Nomad call. Nomad air jab. Jaeger now pushing in from behind. Noticing that there is a claymore there. There's a drone that spots him. They know where he is now. They know where he's coming from. Looks like he's going to have to readjust his position here just to disable that diffuser. This post-plant situation always the most difficult situation to come out of, especially since there's still 2 attacking operators left alive for them. Thermite being sneaky. Sophia be able to spot this. he be able to win it? No, he does not have enough time, and he will not come in for an attempt. Thermite takes him out either way. Does not allow him to stay long enough to see the end of that round. As we see now, Coco takes the 8th round, and as we move to round number 9, will Coco be able to clinch these next 2 rounds and win it for their team? And it looks like again they're attempting, or Defenders now attempting to defend CEO and Executive Lounge, and hopefully they'll be able to counter it more accurately with the Kaid and the Bandit, Dog, Legion, and Jaeger actually also being played out. Looks like a different lineup this time other than Legion and Jaeger. Oh, but looks like Kaid's going to be switched out for a castle. Since they are holding executive, they do need a castle Maverick. IQ, Zofia, Nomad, and Thermite being played for the the attacking team. IQ probably to locate any of those Spesky jammers if there are, or those car batteries that the defending team places. This is actually the first time we're seeing a dog being played in this map, and we'll see how he performs, especially since the dog itself is a very important operator when it comes to healing his teammates. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to take this opportunity to remind you all that you can get your Insomnia Saudi tickets at insomniasaudi.com, and you can find more details about dates and timings over there on that website. See now, Legion being played here a lot in this tournament. For himself is an important operator, not only because of his gadget, but also because of his weapons fire rate. See in the chat here, we're to go for Coco squad, rooting for Cocodrilos, and hopefully they do win this. If not, then the other team as well. I am not biased, folks. I'm just here observing the facts, observing the details, analyzing. Oh, Castle manages to pick someone from the window at CEO office, immediately downing the Zofia. Sort of like a revenge play here, folks. Taking out the ones that were at the wrong place at the wrong time. This time, not taking risk of that of the run out. They are definitely, the IQ here is now playing her job. Take out the battery so below, and the bandit doesn't know what's happening with the dock. Also plays in now, managing to take out the Nomad. The engagement not all too different with both players having ACOGs, and now you see here his stim pistol providing them that healing advantage. Right now we're looking at the attack from the attacking team now about to push. The IQ still looking for those pesky little gadgets to take care of. And Thermite now going out. Bandit charge being placed, but looks like IQ does not take out the correct bandit. Bandit is now becoming an issue here. Oh, Bandit placed his trap and still does not manage to get it from the Thermite. The Bandit trick is definitely happening, and it's been, oh, it was too late. The Bandit trick has definitely happened. It looks like the Thermite still attempting to get the Bandit trick down, but he's not connecting any of those, and he's finally moving elsewhere. Maverick getting killed, being taken out by the dog this time. And looks like they were able to play it off using the same tactic that the opposing team had used with the castle explosives, just as the Thermite was distracted, the Bandit was distracted elsewhere. They managed to take out Thermite's other charge. Coco will not be able to push CEO at this point. Proper hold from the dog, getting the quad kill onto Cocodrilos. Ladies and gentlemen, Cocodrilos loses this round, being taken by Fordefenders. That was an impressive play by the dog itself. He was able to take out most of the opposing team, if not all. He managed to actually push them out of their comfort zones and just all out destroy them. Right now we're looking at this time holding the lockers and CCTV Will Cocodrilos take this win, or will they choke it and give it to four defenders? Pulse, Kaid, Jaeger, Maestro, and Mozzie being played here for the defense. Maverick, Thatcher, Zofia, and I believe
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Zofia, Maverick, Thatcher, Nomad, and Thermite. Like we're getting a request here to go full screen and see how it would affect. As we wait for the admin to pick up the full screen setting. Frames itself at there's the Kaid actually being useful in this sense. Hold those hatch issues, being able to electrify those hatches. Maestro also attempting good holds. Since there is no hero being played in the bank, they will not be able to play it out at all with the hold from that wall. So the defenders need to adjust as to how they're going to play this out. Yeah, Pulse is still around. Pulse being kind of a weird option here when it comes to playing here, but playing in this specific side. But I guess if they want to detect those are or above the hatch over servers, then a Pulse would be adequate for the job. But it looks like they're not even attempting to hold theirs as intensely as they did, and they should hold it as much as they've been doing. Previous round, this time Thatcher begins his the
attacker's bomb diffuser has
boost theirs onto white area.
EMP incoming.
White has yet to enter the building, but he is playing his scouting out. Defenders is his drone. The Jaeger himself finding out there's a drone. There we go. The attackers have already begun their punishment at a risk. And like I said, without a proper blue stairs hold, then they will be falling onto the enemy. And this is where it's starting to kick off now with Zofia giving us our first pick of the game. Right here, the other stairwell is protected well enough so that
attackers have located a bomb.
of A being figured out here. Now they're starting their move, their push onto the site. Never mind, now planting it with the Jaegers stopping it, and the Maestro camera being taken out. Thatcher now moving elsewhere, from the main stairwell. It's like Kaid in a really bad position here. If Nomad manages to take out that Kaid, the Pulse giving information coming in from the log, from the vault itself. Kaid knows where to aim and where to fire when it happens, when it kicks off. And it looks like Maestro manages to take out the Thatcher that was going around. People see through the hole that they made. And they're attempting to flush out the Maestro. The plant's not going out. C4 being called in. 15 seconds left. Thermite being spotted there, but no, does not connect the shots. Yeah, with the double kill. And now manages to take it out. Thermite and finishing it off with the Nomad from another part of the map above the side itself. Man takes out the Maestro. It's now at match point 6-4 by Coco. That was an impressive play coming in from the team, collapsing in on the onto the team the moment they managed to get the plant down. They immediately pushed into opposing teams, opposing team defenses, their traps and gadgets, specifically with the Nomad and the Zofia flushing out, destroying the Maestro cam's bulletproof cameras. It was just a complete fall from there on the moment they lost the Maestro camera. Without any proper hold, without something like Mira holding that site, it was impossible for him to on. Now we see here Maestro actually being replaced Clash.
Need to locate
Wonder what they're going to
many bombs
go
as they
for. See as round progresses. Clash here on that shield, the SPS M9 that used to be a burst fire gun, now becoming a rapid fire SMG.
Reinforcement complete.
Decent needed. It's not much of an, won't be much of an Jaeger being played here as
10 seconds to go. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
now we see here Jaeger being placing down his bulletproof cameras. I'm not sure if he intended that he had or he did need to have a bulletproof cam there. So it looks like a pulse again once again being played in the vault, and he's going to be the one spotting out for the plant to go down. And we're going to have a look at the attackers, how they're going to be pushing, where they're going to be coming from. And I believe they're expecting a similar hold again in basement. Their lineup stays the same, similar to what they had previously. I think Nomad now pushing into the skylight stairwell and making sure the blue area is clear. The blue stairs are clear, but nobody knows that yet until it gets thrown down. With that pesky mute jammer lying around, they won't have much to work with. But here we go, Thatcher. Thatcher actually attempting to jammers. We get the first pick from the Jaeger onto the Nomad, no longer being a useful operator. Nomad dropping down the stairs as her body now falls lip to Jaeger's bullets.
Tossing EMP grenade.
Jaeger being patient, intently patient. Now, mute in a situation post thermite charge going down, and looks like Flash is attempting to counter the push from those operators that are above, and this is where Clash comes in use. But remember, there's still Sophia out there who can still stop Clash's shield from actually deploying.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
Doesn't even look like Jaeger manages to take out whoever was above them, and looks like the diffuser's now down. They no longer have control of the Jaeger is still having that control. Tries to get the Thatcher, gets down. It's a triple kill for the Jaeger now. As Zia still on an inch of health. Tries to reload, but the Maverick picks him up from above and manages to pick up the diffuser. It's now a 2v4 situation. That was still too much for them to handle, however. Maverick now having having to hopefully will be enough for them to win this round. Does not look like they do have enough to win this round. Now with the smokes going out, 30 seconds left on the clock, will not be able to push this any further nor hold it. They will be able to, Defender will be able to hold it. The smoke charge going out. Smoke versus Maverick going in.
10 seconds to go.
Via missing the shots. Smoke getting the next one on Sophia. Will be getting Sophia, and no, Pulse takes out the Sophia just in time. With that small glitch happening on Smoke's gun.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Mag back out. Wall reinforced.
Alright folks, we're back once again after the small setting change. We are attempting to fix the stream as we speak right now, but for now we will have to go on with these settings. And right now we are looking at a Doc Legion Jaeger
10 seconds.
Castle and Bandit combo here as they attempt to hold CEO office once again. The Doc possible run out, but he has to wait a few seconds. That's another interesting place to keep your gadget. Certainly not something I would think of. Not quite sure what he's attempting here in the castle. It looks like Jaeger is coming in to give him a bit of support. The Legion hold on to that moving around. I don't know what he was aiming at earlier. It looks like the bandit is making it possible for the windows to stay a bit more alive as is. Here we have the dog holding onto the main lobby itself. Getting shot from the parking area. Being spotted, but ooh, manages to get the headshot from a distance. Even with all those bars, he manages to take him out. Here's the Sophia breaking through. Will Sophia be able to pick up this kill on the dock? 1v1 situation in this lobby. But no, there's now a Legion joining them from the top. No longer allowing the Sophia to have the opportunities to kill. Thatcher now bringing in his EMPs, waiting on that thermite to push forward with him. The Capitao also intently waiting. The barricaded door in Janitor is now no longer a problem for them as they can just pick up the sound. But will he be able to pick up his kill? Does not jump on the opportunity. Gets tagged, however, by the Legion mines twice, not even once. Looks like he was able to stop that. That castle was able to stop the plant from the thermite charge. And will he be able to go to the thermite? Yes, he gets the same. No, he does not get a second thermite. Thermite manages to blow it up without getting affected by the castle charge. An interesting play here from the opposing team. And there we go. Sophia now gets a revenge kill she was looking for. And it looks like the defending team now has to readjust to this sudden change in environment.
Bomb located by attackers.
No longer were they poised to hold the site with that castle grenade. It looks like they're going to start attacking now. The castle just still being there. Free fires all around, going in and out of the site. Thatcher still holding his position and gets the dog from below. And it looks like Cocodrilos is now starting their push with just 15 seconds left. Double kill on the Sophia, triple kill on the Sophia, finishing off with a GG from Cocodrilos. The Capitao charging into sight and manages to get the bandit instantly. This round is now won by Cocodrilos. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Coco wins this game. And looks like we're going to be seeing a third game tonight. If you folks stay on ahead, we're going to see Cocodrilos go against, I believe, was the Ultimates. So stick around, folks, for this last game.